with Sama. Okay, the likes of V3s and above. The likes of all V3s and above. Whenever you people you cry that we are in floating loss, they already passed that situation, and for them they are normal with it because they had ever passed it in that situation. But you, the reason why you quarrel, you share negative ideas about the business is because you have just landed on the problem.
But
the rich are rich because they find a way to solve their problems. The poor are poor because they think that there is a person who's going to come to remove the problem for them. No one is going to provide the solution for you.
And they knew it.
You are the one to drive to solve the problem on your own.
And that is the challenge.
This is simple. This is simple. When you people, when you sit down and find a way on how you can use strategies. When I mean strategies, I don't mean the strategies of the robot.
Do the activities.
I mean strategies of the outer area in the business, whereby you have to look forward, sit down, get a pen and a paper, note the problems you are facing, the challenges you are finding, the hardship you are finding in the business.
How many people have you talked to yesterday?
The hardship you find in the business.
How many presentations did you do yesterday?
You are the one to solve the problems.
The presentations you do,
so
the follow-ups
most people
will give you
90% they cry for the problem, but only 10% they look for the solutions to the problem. But the 10% are rich.
What we're going to trade,
the 90 are
trading is actually why do you want to?
Are you really willing to learn on how to solve your own problems?
The solution of floating loss.
Are you willing to cross to the successful or the rich part through the pain? You people,
okay.
We are doing businesses.
You got a new team.
We are doing businesses.
Now we are becoming a big three very soon.
Which means we think that we are going to harvest in
you have to keep working.
Or to earn any a lot of money within a small period of time. It might be our thinking. But really,
so
without knowledge,
you as a leader,
without much knowing the business,
those numbers are very
you are gaining nothing from it.
Do activities. This
I told you last time
before you
that
tell yourself how many people
we are taught that when you come in the robot you know what the robot does.
How many people?
The robot is automatic.
Follow that.
It's automatic. That's why recently there was a person who came in my inbox. But he's okay. I mean, I'm calling him a scammer. But he came in my inbox. He was like, "How are you, Mr. Moses?" I was, "Hey, I'm good. How are you?" We have a new robot we are testing. That recently, within 3 days or 4 days, I invested $10. Then within the 3 days, I have 40. I was like, wow. But he told me that, but we are still testing it. He was like, you know, there are two robots you are using. For it buys but doesn't sell. But their robot, for it buys and sells. Then I asked him a question. You mean when you are a robot, the one you are ghosting to me, the one you are introducing to me, when it buys the commodity, and the commodity drops in the price, you mean it sells in negatives? He told me no, it sells in positive. I told him, you mean when it buys at 0.03 and it drops to 0.01, for it that the commodity is running down, for it will push up to 0.05, it sells, just cut off me. So you who are here Mainly you people who are new in business and you are saying that you are in floating loss. I know the pain you are in, but I'm telling you, you are lucky. You are lucky that you are in the groups with people, including people who are 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, or even 4 years in business. But when you get a problem of FL floating, you just run to other outsiders. You talk about the business. If you get a chance and someone inboxes you automatically, you give him time. The end point, you'll be scammed. That's done. So after this, what do you find someone in the WhatsApp group that someone who came in my inbox told me the strategies, then I transferred it, told me that's your own business. That's why today I have told you, do you know your business? Do you know your business? A person might be earning on a daily revenue, daily basis on the revenue, daily basis on the revenue. He has some good capital, even some good strategy, as in the drop. He puts in the right, okay, not the right, but the correct drops. Plus the capital is having and is making money. Then you find someone is having $50, but also wants to buy 1,000 imagine calls, which is impossible. Let's not think about miracle things to happen. For sure, if the robot is 120, even if you go and sleep the whole day, it will still cost 120. If you go and pray for the whole week and fasting, you will come back, it will still cost 120. That is it. Learn to know that when you are hungry, you have to eat. Even if you pray, you can't get satisfied. So learn to camouflage in the conditions we are in. I told you some of many of the people who I always attend the class on Tuesday. I told you, when you sit down and get your pen and the paper, by the knowledge of knowing your business, sit and calculate how much do you want to earn in a particular period of time. Now for me myself, I'm a small earner or I'm a little earner. I myself, who can every month add $15? Every month, $15 every month for a period of 5 years. For a period of 5 years. Okay? For the period of 5 years. That's what I told you. Sit down, get a paper and a pen. Calculate which amount of money, at least, would you want to earn in a particular period of time. Now, like me, if I have a business which can give me 30,000 every day, that's around $9 and $10. Without me operating it, even if it rains, even if power is off, even if data isn't available on my phone, even if my mom is sick, even if my kid is sick, but that money, when it comes every day, that's what you have to sit down and think about. I always tell you, you calculate your incomes and the expenditure, then get mainly 20% of it. But the business you are doing, it's called the Meriarero. Because when you go, you open, you make sales, you go, you buy sugar, salt, and so on. That's it. But for the robot, you have to give it time. when you want to really build a strong empire, you have to take time. Now, if you spend a total of, let me say, 5 years in business, and every day you see you are earning, say, oh, you earning this. People who is with me? Yeah? Ah, I might be offline. Who is with me, people? Yeah? No one. Okay. Have a good day. Hey, Twa is here. Only Twa. Hey, Sarah. Okay. Only two. Hey, Ibrahim. Only three. Hey. Okay. Midango. Okay. Only four. Yeah. Shame. Now, you who are not on, then you can leave the meet. Let me, okay, you are there. Hey, I just have to check on you. I see you people whether you are there. Thanks for being there. So that's it. You have to learn to own your business. You have to learn to mind your business. I told you, sit down, calculate the incomes and the expenditures where you are working from. Either you are employed, or you are self-employed. Calculate. Remove the incomes and the expenditures. Know the incomes and the expenditures. Then on the balance, at least get 20% of the balance. Add on the robot. Check the 80% on this daily basis in business. Within a period of 5 years, you will be having employees in this business, but then you will be fully operating the other robot business, because it can give you 30, 50, 60 every day, because you have constructed a great foundation of the business. I told you recently that the foundation of a flat, it totally differs from the foundation of a chicken house. Automatically they differ. But the reason why they differ is because the great foundation is known that has to hold other strong pillars or other stronger building on top of it. That's why when they are building flats, they need a plan. And even surveying and watching what are you mixing, which averages, calculations. But for the chicken house, you just wake up in the morning, you go get a panga, go visit the bush, cut the trees, come, get that panga, start creating those holes, put in the trees, full stop. That's done. If you want a stronger business, you have to take time building it. Have you ever seen on a border stage when someone has taken his friend's border for washing day? He takes his because he knows it is his business. Though they are all Bajaji boxers, they differ in the number plates. They might be with the same sounds. They differ in number plates, and even they differ in the cleanness, the smartness. They differ, but they are all same products. It's a Bajaji boxer, but you can't find someone for the wash. He takes his because he knows when he makes his product smart, automatically it will attract customers. Now, me, now me, me, me myself. You will also sit down and calculate on your own. how will you do yours? Now this is mine. I always tell it to people. You get the 5 years. You get the 5 years you have now. You add on you add on the you add on the 5 years to come. Get the years you have now. You add on the 5 years to come. You make a total. After that, then you tell me. So that if you can, me myself, I'm going to get I'm going to get the 5 years plus the years I'm having now. I see where will I be in the 5 years from now. I sat down, I calculated that if can the least amount which I can collect, the least, let's say that is $15 every month. That's one every month. That's 180. Then times the 5 years, times the 5 years. Plus you add on the years you have now. By the time you hit that total year, at least will you be able to earn the money at least you'll be wanting? Now, me, that is that is my calculation. For the list, if I get 16, if I get 20, if I get 30, I add. But let me first put this 15 as the minimum. That least every month I have to add when I add 15 as the minimum. That least every month I have to add when I add 16, no problem. When I add 40, no problem. When I add 30, no problem. But the list is 15. So that by the end of the 5 years, at least I'm able to make 1% of it. That's $9. $9 times the 360 at 3,600. Automatically, I'll be able to earn 30K every day at it at a price of 1% only. So if I take 2%, if I take 3%, okay, if a trade gives me 5%, but me I want only this. If a trade comes with the speed, I take 2%. Automatically here, I'll be with the 600. If you are looking forward to open a great business, this is a good business for you. But if you think about miracles, we Ugandans or we Africans, our leaders made us think that things are to come on uh, silver plates. We Africans, we think that everything has to come on silver plates. That's why a leader will come at the background. He gives you one aim. Okay, not one aim, by the way. Let me say that he gives you two aim, but you are 1,000 people. When divide, each person has to get 2K. But these 1,000 people, when they go back home, each person will say that, hey, let's for him, he gave us 2 million. You just tell the world that let us vote him. He gave us 2,000. But remember, you are selling a vote at 2K for 5 years. Okay, sell it for this 2K, but sell your vote for 2K, but you also sit down and plan for strategy of 5 years in your business. But by the time of the full 5 years, when the person comes back with the 2K, yet you can afford the 30K, you will see that is nothing to you. Ani akategedde you people. Ani akategedde tewali n'omu. Saala yekka yakategedde yekka ne Griffin akategedde babiri bokka. Mwekambabuulire tulina obulwadde bw'omutwe nga tegutuluma nga tegutuluma wabula nga tetugukozesa, nga tegutuluma naye nga tetugukozesa. Kati kitegeeza sina bulwadde wabula guba mufu, totale ogwo guba mufu. Kati oba gukozesa osala ekkubo oba owedde ndofuna entale. Kati wobanga gwokozesa osala ekkubo oba owedde. Kati let me tell you, after the period of 5 years nga gwe osobola okugattako $15 every month for 5 years. Kale you said akabuluko katudde ku 2,000, that's it. Naye beera ne strategy ya $15 nti wagenda oyita emyaka 5 oyo agenda okukomawo omulonde addemu akwongera 2,000 nga gwe osobola okwefunira $3 buli lunaku, ojja kulaba nga takyalina kyakugamba. That's why omugagga ebiseera ebisinga tayagala bintu bikyuke, kubanga for him is free. Omwana bw'alwala asobola okuba ku ddwaliro direct ne bamuwa treatment wadde taata taliwo ba maama. Asobola okuba essimu omwana nafuna treatment naye nga tolinaamu nsindi, buli kimu kinyiga ggwe, nga tolina nsindi, buli kimu kinyiga ggwe. Sa nti wooli naye ate olemedde okukozesa omukisa ogwo nti wooli ogunoonyemu ekyamagezi, ate oli mu kukukuluma okukulumira abalina. So you have to sit down, find your own strategy according to your incomes and the expenditures. I told you, get 20% of your balance, add on this future business. On the future business, then the 80% put it on this Mereyalero. Because on that Mereyalero, every day you expect a customer to come. Ojja kulaba nga $15 times a period of 5 years ng'ojja kuba wala nnyo. And let me tell you, wanayita ebbanga eyo nga you can earn $3 per day if you sell at 1%. If you sell at 1%, sell 2%, but then you remember that will be on a daily basis, on the sales of the daily basis. Kati waliwo omuntu ajja okujja nga rushinga alaba you are making 30k every day, 30k every day, 30k every day. You will rush join business. Bw'amala ogijoyininga ajja kutegeera nti siri amannyo wenu, ajja kutegeera nti byetaagamu okwerumya. Nze kati saagula mpale ya $5,000, ngula y'ebiri. Bwe mpulira nga omutima ogw'empale ya $5,000 ngirabyeko nga mbadde njiyinamu, ngula ya $2,000 esatu n'egiteeka ku robot. Ne mmanya nti buli lunaku lwenyinyuka at least nnyo okukwatanga $2,000 nziteekenga ku ssimu yange eri connected to robot, nti by the end of the month just mba ne toto yange ya $60,000. Ne mmanya $60,000 bwe naaba nsindika ssente ewoli omuntu gwenda ogulako float bajja kunsalako $1,000. That means nsigaze 5-9 nga nzigulamu nga nfunamu $15 oba 16. Rina wetagamba okwo mukisegeera bakyali bana alina kyategeddemu bambi sako alina kyategeddemu wanika omukono awo nze nkone ku linnya lyo tunyumyemukko olabe naawe nakyo olina okwongerako abantu abamu ne bawulira. Waliwo omuntu omu ye nga wulira eddoboozi lya mukazi omulala nga sootegeera eby'omusajja kati tomanya alina kyoyizeemu, teeka omukono waggulu naawe obeeko kyoyogerayo awo. Kama Katonda. You people bantu bamanyi Uganda bonna. Kirya Benjamin Asifa Luyiri banaye olwo Uganda lwange olufu. You people kyogamba terina omw ayina kyayizeemu at least today. Yes, Benjamin ndaba omukono waggulu sako omuzindalo gwa
Yes, you'll please allow me to speak in English. I don't understand Uganda so well, but I'd like to air out what I've understood.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, The principal thing I've understood is that this business is not a get rich quick business, and
Yes.
if you come to it with the hope of um of um earning much money within a short period of time, then you are likely to crash. So, in other words, it is the kind of business that you should do in preparation to what I'd maybe say, maybe retirement or something of that kind, and like be investing in it every often until you now reach a moment when you feel like the profits you make from the business is equivalent to what you is equivalent to your dream earning to allow you like maintain a consistent lifestyle that you desire after maybe you've retired or something like that. So that's what I've understood.
Okay. So even before think about the retire, because 5 years only. I told you for the strategy. Now me, I'm opting in for the $15. If it comes to if it comes to a period whereby you sit down and calculate it for the 5 years. The 5 years is not too long. Just I told you, just get the 5 years you add on the years you have today. Cut down. I created the $15 strategy till a period of 5 years. I saw that I will be with 900. If I take on 1%, that means even without even the retirement, I'll be making 30 every day. But remember, the 30 every day, now the people will be joining the business because they are seeing me earning 30. So, if it doesn't go far for the retirement, no, just a period of 5 years. For the person who earns small, who can feel the pain of adding $15 or 16 or 17 or 30 and so on. But let the minimum be 15. Sarah, I'm seeing the hand up. Yes, Madam Sarah. Madam Sarah, did you put the hand just mistakenly or you are not there? Griffin, unmute otugambe. What have you understood to do in today's small, simple lesson? People, you were many here.
Hello.
Yes,
Yes. Good morning, Mr. Mwande.
yes, how are you, boss?
Nze leero kye nayize mwene bizinesi
Mm,
kugamba bizinesi tetugirabira kati bino ebiseera at least tugiwamu akadde
mm,
tubeere nga tuteekamu ssente ebyatuba tetwagala mu maaso awo.
mm.
Nze kyenjizeemu esomo ya leero.
Okay. That's why I've told the people that at least you, after the balancing of the incomes and the expenditures, at least get 20% of your balance. You add in this side of the future plan, then the 80, leave it for this business. These people, always the physical people see. Because these people physically, when they see us dropping in the real business, they ayaziride, yeah, iduka liride, and so on. Now we have to keep that picture. So when you see that you have started to make like to make 30 every day or 60 every day on the robot, which is invisible, that means then you can opt out from the other business. Then you start adding, let me say 50 on this side. Then on adding the 50, you'll be making almost 50K, 60, 70, and so on. Any other person who is there, who is there, Musimenta, what are you? Ayongazi.
Hello, leader.
Yes,
Good morning, everyone on this call.
they are
This is
there.
Leader Tanya in Fort Portal.
Potro.
Now, Leader, I've liked the $15 strategy. It's a nice one, but to do it, one needs to be with a lot of determination, consistency, sacrifice, and discipline. So that you sacrifice like for the next 3 years, and you after the 3 years you achieve your target of at least earning some good money from the from trades per month after being disciplined in adding the $15 per month.
Mm,
Yeah, that's what I've learned, my leader.
great. So the only thing each person has to do on his own business is to add his own capital. No one is going to add for you capital. No one. No wonder your upline is beautiful, is tall, is giant, is big, and so on. You are to walk your journey. For him, just showed you business. Then it's up to you to handle it carefully. It's up to you to handle it carefully. Before you think about quitting, look in the group. The group was made, many of the game changers was created in 2021. Game changers was created in 2021. Now, you have just joined the business, you're feeling like now you're quitting because you're not seeing the results. Whoa, you are gone. You are gone. That means since 2021, there are people who have been here with the active robot. They have also experienced the problems you are in today. But have you ever asked it, how have they managed it to pass through them? How have they managed to solve the problems they have faced in the long run of their businesses? Or for you, just they are seated, you sell over, anti omanyi, yangamba business, but doesn't sell, we are down this way, now you will sell in loss. You will sell in losses. This group was formed was formed in September 15th, 2021. Those are almost we are just only 4 months and some good days to 4 years. That means with that period of time, there are people who have been in business till today. But before you join the 2024, you're feeling like quitting. You go, but don't go wholesale. Keep watching us. We'll be there. Then you will come back. Huh? When we have at least kuchikubi, you come back and kuchikubi. Kubanga, you think that miracles are to happen. If yes, Dango, I'm seeing the hand up.
Yes. Good morning, everyone.
Yes, morning, boss.
Yeah. Thank you for this amazing training, Coach.
Amen.
Just for me, I wanted to thank you first of all, and I wanted to add on the words of our sister, who say that that strategy of 15 is very good. Of course, it's very
Yes.
good, because for me, it has helped me at least to start up my journey. By the time I joined this business, I hadn't
Yes.
even known going, but I was interested.
Mm.
And the person who introduced me to this business told us that you can start up with at least $10. And I thought that
Yes.
starting with $10, it's
You're going to
I'm
earn
going to make to make a lot of money with that $10.
10. Mm.
But I realized it later that I have to look for a strategy that can make me to have something. So determination matters, and having a goal also matters a lot. Because for me, sometimes back I was almost quitting out this business, because the person who
You
told
was
me that
almost
you have who told me that you can make money with $10, and I thought that it's real. I realized it later that he just wanted me to join the business and then he leaves me. But because of I had the goal, I thought I said no. Let me follow your words, because I've been following your words and the strategy that you normally introduce to us. So when you have a goal, stick on it. In the future, you're going to achieve it.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, coach.
Welcome, Mr. Dango. This business is a future business. That's number one. So don't think that join today, join yesterday, you're going to yield in October. In October. So you have heard Dango is saying that he was introduced to business, and for the person told him that you can start with the $10. Maybe he thought the $10 will be making it three every day. That's why when a person wants to join the business, he asks your question. When I after buying the robot, when I start with $50, how much will I earning every day? How much will I be earning every day? That means that person, for him, was aiming at making that money every day. But I don't blame him or her, because we are put in a structure, we are put in akatiba bakaita batya. Who knows akatiba in English? Akatiba kano kakuba mbuloka. Tupena mwe munyambe.
I think it is called the template.
Brickmaker.
Brick maker. Ani oyo. Ani achankalanya. Okay. It's called a what?
A template.
Yay. Akuzari hatunangane brick horoda. So when you have that template, yeah, Griffin. So
Template.
okay, template, yeah, okay, okay. So when you go in that template, when it's a circular form, automatically it will produce a circular item. When it goes in a triangular form, automatically it produce that triangular form. Now, the first businesses were shown before. We were told that you bring this amount of money every day, you have to earn this on return of investment. Every day you have to earn this. So that's the reason why even these people ask that when I start with $50, how much am I going to earn every day? Then I remember the first businesses I was in, whereby I was Sikamudi. Yes, I was putting my money on their websites. They were every day my account was showing 1.2, 2.4, 3.6, and so on. But here it is totally different. Here, when you are given a trade When you have $10 and you're given trade of 3%, you automatically you receive 0.3. When you have $100 and you're given the same trade of 3%, you earn $3. When you're given a trade of 3%, when you have $1,000, you obtain $30. Now, for it here, it differs. But remember, each person can take his own percentage he loves. When the percentage is 4, he can decide to take 2. When the percentage is 3, he can decide to take to 1.2. When like that. So here, there's no current results every day. That's why you can see that a person today on the revenue, he got 70. Then tomorrow, Hate is getting 21. The other time, he's getting 100, and so on. So that's it. So we can call it a day. I think now you have to go work. You have to go work. We call it a day. Let's meet on another day. Thanks for following me, Bambi. Thanks for loving me. Thanks for attending my class. Hey, I'm still on everyone, but you people are attending my class. Hey, God is mercy and God is grace. Hey, I thank you, Bambi. I really appreciate. So when I hit a V2 and a V3, that means I'll be almost with 300 people following me on the lesson. But the reason why I'm on V1, if I am to tell you, I joined the business 2021. My friend, I came with the thought of miracle money. I quit business, but I kept on watching the people who I left in the business. I rejoined back a business 2024. That was a big shame. I can't do the same mistake again. I can't do the same mistake over again. All the other word which starts with the Q, the quitting. Don't think about the word before putting it in action. Look back. Ask yourself: is there any person who has been in business for 3 years? If the answer is yes, then ask a question: how has he or she managed to move with the same business I'm in? God bless you. Let's meet on another day. Bye, friends.